What's up, Vetters? Patrick here with Vetted. Today we are talking about this.
Ein unidentifiziertes Flugobjekt über Marfa. Was es wohl sein? Es schwebt.
All right, Vetters, please hit that like button. That really helps out the videos. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, y'all. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. All right, so this is a cool story. This is a Vetted exclusive here. One of the loyal Vetters that watches the show sent this to me. And I thought it was very interesting. One, because it takes place in Marfa, Texas. And if you're not familiar with that place, well, it's a great place in Texas. It's actually where they filmed most of There Will Be Blood, the Paul Thomas Anderson movie, just to kind of give you an idea of where it is. It's in far west Texas, very hard to reach. It's way out in the middle of nowhere. And I've been out there myself back in 2014. I've actually played the Marfa Music Festival. Here I am. You can see some pictures of me playing here and hanging out there. It's a great place. I've been out there. And in Marfa, in this town, little small town, right? Just all around it is just nothing, just bare, nothing, right? And there's this phenomena out there called the Marfa Lights. They even have a festival for it, right? And it's basically people seeing these like strange lights out in the fields and on these little hills that are out there and just everywhere, right? Some people think they're car lights up on these hills, and some of them may be actually what people are seeing, but some people see them above the fields and this and that. And I saw some of the lights when I was out there myself a long time ago, but I do think they were car lights because it was up on this hill. But I mean, at the end of the day, from what I've learned up to this point, honestly, I'm starting to question that. I don't really know. But this video that I'm going to show you today is taken in Marfa, Texas, back in 2021. Couple German tourists, right, out there hanging out, and they filmed this UFO. And when I saw it, I thought, why is that thing floating around? It's just literally out in the middle of nowhere. So like a balloon? I don't think so. It's not moving at all. It's just very strange little black object just floating in the sky, right? Basically at dusk. I just can't figure out what it is. So I need your help, Vetters. Let's vet this. Does this have a prosaic explanation? Is this just a balloon or something like that? A drone? Drones, I guess it could be a drone, but it just doesn't look like that. I honestly don't know what this is. So look, let's take a look at the video. I'm going to show it 3 different ways. Okay, I'm going to show just the original video. Then I'm going to show it zoomed in, and then I'm going to show it zoomed in and slowed down. All right, so take a look.
Ein unidentifiziertes Flugobjekt über Marfa. Was es wohl sein? Es schwebt.
It's hovering.
Ein unidentifiziertes Flugobjekt über Marfa. Was es wohl sein? Es schwebt.
It's hovering.
So again, I'm very curious as to what this is, and I can't wait to read the comments if anyone can figure this out. This may be one of those cases where we can't just really figure out what that is. It's not like, oh, let's check flight radar or satellites or whatever. I don't think it's a plane or satellites or anything like that. I'm not saying it doesn't have a prosaic explanation. It very well could be, but what is that thing? And again, it's in a place where a lot of crazy things are seen. It's not glowing or anything like you typically would see with some of these Marfa lights, but maybe at night it would glow. I don't know. Is this what the Marfa lights are when it's daytime? Right? Because to be honest, don't think I've ever seen a photo or a video from Marfa during the day. They're always at night. So this is just very interesting to me. So I'm hoping by putting this out exclusively here on Vetted, that we can maybe, get some answers for the people that film this, right? Because they're just as curious as I am about what this thing is. Is it anomalous? Is this technically, it's technically a UFO, but is it anomalous? Is this non-human? I don't know. It sounds crazy to say that, right? Could there just be this non-human black object just floating there? Yeah, it is possible. With the things I've learned, it is possible. But also with the things I've learned, I've also learned could be completely nothing. Usually with like a balloon, for instance, I've filmed balloons like this, like from that distance, in fact. And when you zoom in, you clearly see it's a balloon. And this one, it just don't see that. So I don't know. I'm stumped, y'all, on what this actually is. And again, maybe we won't figure it out. I don't know, but I'm definitely, I'm curious to hear everyone's comments and opinions about this thing, on what it is. And honestly, if you have any stories about Marfa lights or anything like that, I'd love to hear it down in the comments if anyone's been out there. And also for our Australian viewers, if you've ever heard of the Min Min lights, I did a video on it last year, actually breaking that down. The Min Min lights, very, very cool. Sort of same thing from the Marfa lights, right? Down in Australia, these strange lights by the coast in Australia that people see all the time. Sometimes are followed by them. This same thing happens in Marfa. I don't know. Why is it always like just out in the middle of nowhere, secluded area? That's what makes it all the more intriguing, because again, Marfa is quite literally located in the middle of nowhere. I'm talking hours and hours away from any big city. And Marfa is the biggest city around. There's another city by it called Alpine. But again, these are tiny, tiny, tiny towns surrounded by nothing. For hundreds and hundreds of miles. And it's just desolate. So I don't know. It's not like you just have a bunch of farmers and ranchers. You do, but they're so spread out. The land is so out there, right? People have just huge swaths of land out there. I don't know what this is. I'll be honest. And I'm curious. That's why we put it out. I need help vetting it. So this is the kind of things I want to do every once in a while with videos like this, right? If I get something compelling and intriguing, I'll put it up on the channel and let's all take a look at it, put our brains collectively together and maybe try to figure out what this is, because by trying to figure out what it is, we can potentially figure out what it isn't. And that could be helpful. Can we eliminate most of the prosaic explanations? And then we're potentially left with the anomalous explanation being, a bigger probability, right? So I don't know. So hopefully y'all can help out with this and we can figure out what potentially this is. So one quick thing before I go, I do want to talk about the psionics documentary. Previously, I had mentioned that we were going to offer this additional tier on Patreon for $20 a month and all of this. I just got rid of that. Okay, so basically, if you're just a regular Patreon member, our $6.99 tier of just Vetter Plus, right? You already get access to the ad-free videos. You're going to get access to all of the psionics behind-the-scenes stuff. Okay, so that's just going to do it. And YouTube members, I'm going to be putting up exclusive stuff for the members as well. Again, this is just additional footage because I shot so much for the documentary that'll go on there that won't be included in the documentary, or bigger parts of it, right? So many interviews, so much footage to share. Eventually, it will all be out on YouTube for free. Not the documentary. We are fortunately going to have to charge for that. I mean, fortunately, that's how it works. It wasn't free to make. Put a lot of hard work into it. So I'm really looking forward to getting that out. We are shooting for the holidays, for the Christmas holidays. So hopefully that is going to happen. But that is the goal right now for the holidays. We should have a trailer probably by the end of November, is my guess. And yeah, very excited to share all that. But anyway, no more $20 Patreon tier. Just if you're already supporting on Patreon and YouTube membership, we're going to take care of you. So we're just going to include it all in that. I think that's fair. And again, I appreciate y'all's patience and support with this. This is all new to me, how to promote a documentary like this, right? So, you know, that just wasn't the right way to do it. So I want to reward the people that have already been supporting Vetted for months and months and months, some years, and just offer it to them. All right. So boom. So if you want to just sign up on our regular Patreon or YouTube membership, you'll get access to all the additional footage from the documentary as well. So very much looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Remember that as every day's a gift, y'all. Peace.
Hey, my name is Victoria, and I live in Bend, Oregon. And I've had a few interesting things happen, but specifically I just came across your channel today and the phone number and interesting timing. I did have something that I caught on video, several videos, July 8th of this year. And I've asked a couple of friends of what they thought it was. So it was like 4:20ish, 4:19 in the morning. It went on for about an hour and 20 minutes, and I did get several photos and videos of it. And it was in the east. It stayed stationary. It was large. I was actually sleeping in my room and just felt a sudden urge to get up, and there's a sliding glass door with blackout curtains, and I just felt the urge to whip the curtains open, and there's this ball of light, for lack of a better word, in the east. The moon was coming up in the south. My house faces south, and my room faces east. So I have several videos of this over a span of an hour and 20 minutes, and I had been wanting to submit it somewhere to see what anybody really thought of this. Yeah, so it hung in the air. It didn't move. I was watching because planets rotate, right, and they move. And it didn't look like a satellite or a drone for sure. It was not a drone. Anyway, I would love to know how to submit this to you because I've been wanting to see what somebody who's more experienced in this field might think. I just, like I said, saw your channel this morning, saw the phone number, and I thought, well, maybe you guys might be able to have a peek at it and just really tell me the truth of what you think. So it just hung in the air. It didn't move up, down, nothing. It hung there for, like I said, about an hour and 20 minutes or so. And then when it did leave, I guess for lack of a better word, it withdrew back at the same height. It didn't go up or down or sideways.